The Hives are a garage punk band from Sweden. They came into being under that name in 1993, but they're actually formed under a different name in 1989. They have been highly rated for their live shows, in which they wear matching black and white tuxedos, and they have created 5 studio albums so far. Hi, my name's Dan. So this was the second album by the Hives, and it's my first encounter with them as a band, or with the album. And at this point, it's the second album in a row that's been a punk album. So firstly, actually, I want to throw this question out there. I'm not sure whether this is punk or garage punk. It's been labelled as garage punk in some things that I've seen. I guess I'm not sure if I know the difference very strongly. I think I know what garage is, which tends to be about recording quality. I think I know what punk is, which tends to be, also have lo-fi recording quality sometimes, but tends to be about energy and an anarchic feel. But I don't know what the overlap should be. So I would say that this is punk, but I'm not an expert. Okay, so don't take my word for it. Let's do some description. Yes, so there's fast choppy guitar. There's a bass that follows quite quickly along with the guitar chords. There's fast drumming. There's punk style, not very in tune singing. It's fairly high and crisp, like some of the some of the punk people who sing kind of high and sometimes there's a kind of megaphone like effect on the voice, not as strongly as like a full-on they've got a megaphone and they're shouting through it, but it's done so that it's topping out, which means it's distorting slightly and also slightly reduced in the tone range, so that it sounds a bit like it's compressed tonally. It's very immediate. It's got abruptness and energy, and in fact, it sounds quite like, I would say, some British punk of the late 70s. There are 2 tracks that I think are notable exceptions to this. So there's a track called Hate to Say I Told You So. Try that again. Hate to Say I Told You So, which does sound punkish, but also has a strong reminiscence of grunge, and particularly some specific Nirvana songs that it kind of has the 4 chords done in a certain way, and then done more gently and then heavier, which is the very Nirvana thing to do. I recognise that track, so I think it must have been played on the radio, or maybe it was on a soundtrack for a film that I knew. But yeah, I quite like that one. There's also another track called Find Another Girl, which actually wasn't written by the band, and is done in a kind of pseudo-Hawaiian calypso way, but with some weird background noises going on in there as well. Again, I maybe didn't like that one quite so much, but it definitely sounded different. The songs are generally about life, and of course, being punk, about disillusionment. I would say it's okay. I quite liked it. It does suffer somewhat in my mind for being directly after doing the album by The Damned, and I enjoyed that more than I've enjoyed this. But yeah, I quite like it. And that's my opinion, so please tell me yours. And the way to do that is to use your fingers and go tap, 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 or whatever you do on a phone to do that in the comments box, and I love to hear from you. So that's it from me for now.